are on our way to Hawaii. Once we get to the airport, we'll let you know what we're up to. We are in the Qantas Club Lounge, Sydney Airport. We got a private transfer or whatever, just a guy drove us in his car, and it was so worth doing that. But our flight's been delayed by half an hour, so we've been here already for a couple of hours. We're probably about 40 minutes away from boarding to land in Honolulu. I'm pretty excited for the warm weather, and I'm pretty sure the flight's going to be pretty non-eventful. It's leaves at 9-10 in the night time, so hopefully I get some sleep and just some rest, and we'll touch base when we're on the plane, no doubt.
Do what you want to, please don't be polite, 'cause I like your attitude. Let's forget about a curfew, 'cause all that is stuck in my head is me and you, both speeding Mars.
We have just arrived at the Honolulu airport, and we have both changed into shorts and t-shirts, so we're feeling much more refreshed already. We'll tell you about the flight a bit later. It wasn't the greatest, but we're trying to find the car rental pickup place, and there's a lot of construction on here at the moment, so it's not as easy as it would seem. Our car, we've got a
Chevrolet Trailblazer.
So it's like a small SUV similar to Dan's car. Actually looks a bit nicer than Dan's car.
It's nicer than my car.
So it's 10 to 1. So our flight was actually a little bit delayed leaving from Sydney last night. So there was actually fog. It was really foggy in the morning, so that delayed the flight. Like the plane was going to Auckland and back, so it kind of, there was just a flow-on effect. So I think it ended up leaving about an hour late, I would say, but they made up a little bit of time. But honestly, just the customs rigmarole going into the US is a lot. It just takes a long time. There's always really long lines. You got to do fingerprints and everything. It's just so different to arriving in Australia, where you don't even, well, if you're an Australian citizen, you don't even talk to anyone, you just scan your passport and off you go. But we are just setting up the Apple CarPlay, so it looks like that is going to work, and we got our SIM cards off Amazon before we left, so they were activated as soon as we landed, which was super handy to have.
So good.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, so good.
Yeah.
I've just put in Costco. First stop.
That's where everyone else goes when they first get to Hawaii, right? Costco. I mean, everyone if you don't know, Dan works at Costco in Uluru in Australia. So we are going to Costco. We've been there once before, but I think we're going to a different store this time.
Hawaii has the busiest one in the whole world. We're not going to that one. We have been to that one before.
It's near the airport, so probably that's where a lot of people go. But we're heading to the North Shore now, so we're going up to the North Shore for 5 nights first. So we're going to the one that's kind of
on the way, like on the freeway
there.
Kind of way. But it's hot in here, and I want to put the AC back on.
How was the flight?
It wasn't the best.
No.
I got a little bit of sleep. I probably got maybe 3, possibly 4 hours max. It was really uncomfortable. The pitch was fine until someone put their seat back.
Yeah.
And even when you put your seat back, it was shit after that, because it was just, you were just on a horrible angle. So that was a bit uncomfortable, but otherwise we're here now.
We're here. We're ready to rumble. So let's hit up Costco.
We're here. Look at it. It's so cool. I love this place. I mean, you guys already know I love Costco, but they have so many things that we don't have. We bought some Hawaiian, like, potato chips, some cherries, because it's cherry season in the US and it's not cherry season at home, and these delicious sea salt caramels. Just had one. Very, very, very good.
I was hoping that I'd get some pineapple. Didn't see pineapple.
No, didn't see pineapple at all.
Have to go. Well, we'll need to go to the supermarket.
Yep. So we weren't really going to Costco to like stock up. We're only here for a week. We will go to a regular grocery store, probably Foodland, once we get to the North Shore, which is where we're heading now. We just went into the Costco to have a look around. I actually talked to one of the people working in the hearing aid center, and she was really nice. They had 5 dispensers, which is what my job is, and I have one, me. But they don't have any attendants, which is like the admin team. That would be really difficult because they would be really busy. But now we're going to head over to the North Shore, 30 minutes from here, and we're going to go to Haleiwa first before we check into our accommodation, because we probably could head there first if we wanted to, but we're going to go and find something to eat, and then we will check in. Erica needs a coffee. I think we're just about to go past the beach where the turtles come up on the beach.
You can tell.
So there's a lot of people swimming, but this is where people pull over, and there's usually turtles on the beach. They have volunteers that kind of look after them because people get too close. There's people snorkeling by the looks of it. Can't see any turtles on the beach. It might be a little bit too...
But awesome. Look at behind me, Dan. There's a massive car park.
Oh, yeah.
It used to just be hectic parking on the street. And
people are snorkeling and stuff, so...
Oh, there's a crossing here now too.
That's new.
That is also new. Just saying to Dan, it's so nice coming back to somewhere that you're familiar with, because this is our 4th time to Hawaii. And we've stayed up on the North Shore 2 other times, so it's kind of nice seeing familiar sights and seeing what has changed. We've been enjoying that. Welcome to our condo,
So American.
which is, I know, so American, which is right near the Turtle Bay Resort, but it's not part of the resort. There's like some, I guess they look like mostly holiday apartment type things here. So we have got a 1-bedroom apartment, and it's really very spacious. I'll show you around. So we've got the bedroom in here. Very
massive bed. That's a king bed, which is what we're used to. King
size bed for sure. TV, fan. I think we're going to be pretty comfy.
There's AC here. Down there too, Erica.
Fan and AC, which is nice. So we booked this one on Airbnb. Very cool. There is...
Oh, that's good.
Washing machine and dryer. We have no idea how to use these American style contraptions, but we'll figure it out, because we'll probably want to wash all of our plane clothes first, you know, the things we wore on the plane for a start. And then the bathroom's in here. Pretty simple. Nice big shower, toilet, basin, just everything that you would need.
Yeah.
And then coming through to here is the massive kind of living area. So there's a very big kitchen, which we probably won't be using much, because we plan to eat at all the kind of local food trucks and whatnot. We bought some cold drinks and things from the supermarket that we've got here, but very, very good kitchen. Lovely dining room table, lounge area, again with like a fan and the AC. And then out to this lovely kind of patio, would you call it, area?
Yeah, view of the golf course.
Overlooking the golf course. And one cool thing that they have included is like snorkel gear and what we would call an esky. They probably call it something else.
We're in Hawaii.
Chairs and whatnot. Everything you would need for the beach, which is pretty cool.
So that is over a 20-hour trip from leaving home in Newcastle 3 p.m. Saturday, and now it's 4 p.m. Saturday. But there's a 20-hour
so it was
time
a 1
difference.
hour.
But there's a 20-hour time difference. So 21 hours from door to door, but we were not hurrying here once we arrived. So we did Costco, we did Haleiwa just for a coffee, and Foodland for some drinks, and now we are in Turtle Bay. We are going to rest up for the rest of the day, catch our breath, unpack, whatnot. Look out for the video next week to see what we get up to while we are in Turtle Bay and the North Shore of Hawaii.